Hey traders, it's Danielle. Today I'm going to tell you about a new setup that I found in Netflix. Let's go ahead and look at the chart. So check this out. If you look at this Netflix 78-minute chart, you can see how it beautifully pulled back. It started to bounce, it pulled back again, started to bounce again, and guess what? Now it has some nice green candles with a nice green arrow. That means we have a moving average cross along with a squeeze. When you throw some Fibonacci levels on here, you can see that we have some overhead resistance targets, which we're almost at 1231, 1245. And then after that, we have some overhead price targets at 1285, which ding, ding, ding is right near 1300. Now, when I'm trading in the options market, I love using these key psychological values as my price targets, especially during an options expiration week. The reason for this is because these high open interest targets can really just be a big magnet. And with something like Netflix that's been so strong, we have the relative strength behind it. When we have a 195-minute squeeze and we have a 78-minute squeeze, look at that. You have one squeeze backing the other one. So ideally, the lower time frame should fire and then the higher time frame should fire, giving it a pretty decent move. So when do you think we could target 1300 on this stock? Let's go ahead and look at the options chain. Now, checking out the options chain, you'll see that this week, Netflix only has about a $26 expected move. So I don't think that's going to quite take us up into 1300. But if we look at the options chain for this week, I think that we have 1250 that's sticking out. So, you can see that we have high open interest and high volume in that strike. It's within the range, it's $26. So I think a butterfly with a price target for $12.50 this week is looking pretty good. Now, if you wanted to target 1300, you just want to look at the options chain and say, okay, when could we reasonably be up at 1300? I think that this one looks pretty good for a run into earnings. So Netflix does typically rally going into earnings. And if we look at our earnings hot zone right here, let's see. Looks like I don't have an earnings date on here just yet. Let me just try to add a little bit more data to see if maybe I'm just not seeing it quite yet. See, oh, there we go. Okay, so by adding a little bit more data, it shows that the earnings report should be on the 17th. So what I typically like to do is I like to use that price target to see if it's within range and target that $1,300 price target before that earnings report. So if that's supposed to be on the 17th and not confirmed yet, that would fall in this series right here. And look at that. We have a $131 expected move in that time frame. So I would actually go into this series right here, just the series the week before. And that is a spot where you could definitely place a butterfly using that $1,300 price target. And, there's not a ton of volume and open interest in that strike just yet, but I still like the price target and I'm going to be trading this in the options room. So if you want to join me and the rest of my team in the Mastering the Trade room, you can go ahead and click on the link below and see how we will trade this live. Hey traders, thanks for watching this video. If you want to make sure that you get all of our free trading content, make sure you hit subscribe and also give us a like and comment down below. If you want to learn more about us and if you want to join us for live trading in real markets with real money, make sure you go to simplertrading.com where you can join us for more info. Thank you very much and have a great day.